So these are fish. We work with the National Fish Hatcheries and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to produce these for a bunch of different studies. So on younger fish, we do everything from biochemistry to genetics to genomics work, developing new genetic markers for identification, epigenetics, up to habitat choice, habitat use. But you can touch him if you want before he goes back in.
What kind
They
of,
look prehistoric.
the tail, what kind of tail is that?
That is what's called a heterocercal tail.
Okay.
So it's not symmetrical like a normal fish. And it's got a long thread at the end. You can see that.
Yeah.
That breaks off when they become really adults. And you see that long snout.
Yeah.
So their genus name is Scaptorhynchus, which means shovel-type snout. Ones in the upper basin, because you realize these young kids are handling fish that are as old as their grandparents. And imagine what they've seen in their lifetime. So we're going to let her...
How old is this one?
Yeah, so they are, this one here is about 18 years old. And we're going to see if she's going to let us flip her over. So stand back if you don't want to get a little wet.
He's sticking that tail.
Just let that net go in there. But this is how we tell the difference. You see that belly, how smooth that is?
Yeah.
That's an adaptation for sand. The common shovel nose will be completely armored on the bottom. If you tell Fish and Wildlife Service, you tell their agents, how do you tell them apart? Well, this is cut like butter. Not the best image to the agents. But
So in the toxicology branch, we study effects of contaminants on freshwater organisms like fish and then invertebrates, things like mayflies and mussels and amphipods and various other kinds of crustaceans. And we look at it in the shape, a little bit in the stripes, a little bit how fat they are. But what we do with these is we keep these adults in here. So these are adults. And then the females will have those glaucidia in their gills when they're ready to reproduce. And so if we want to make some new mussels, we go in there and we get a syringe and we take the glaucidia out of the, use that thing here and